And welcome to downtown Brooklet, Georgia. I'm Dwayne Grice with Grice Connect, and I'm here with Ellen Perkins. She is Miss Brooklet.
Oh, Lord.
At least Miss Brooklet Peanut Festival. And
Sometimes.
folks, it is a beautiful day for parade in Brooklet, Georgia. You ordered this weather just perfectly for this day, didn't you?
I did. Thank the good Lord, it is a beautiful day. I don't think there's any rain in sight. We had a little shower earlier this week, but I think today is going to be great.
I don't think you've slept.
Does it show my face? Does it show my face? I tried to do that little extra stuff.
But you have been all over the place for the last few days that we've been down here, and it's just really amazing. I'm going to give a shout out to Jorge and Jorge Jr. and Blake and Fred, Chance, and we've got Lori and our whole Grice Connect. There's a large percentage of our Grice Connect team. Jacory's in the car, but we're downtown Brooklyn, and we're fixing to get this thing kicked off with the parade and then the festival. And this is a free event here in downtown Brooklet, Georgia, and we invite all of you to come out. So it's tradition, Ellen, every year that we start with the chorus from Southeast Bullet.
SCB chorus, and they are awesome.
They're a very well known choral group. Dr. Whitaker does a great job with the group down here. So Fred, we're going to kick it off, and we're going to start with we'll go to the Brooklet Southeast Bullock Choral.
Hey, cameras, ready? Okay.
Sorry, I thought my phone was turned on.
Boy, they're beautiful.
They are.
What a great tradition.
Good-looking group of kids, and I think they get better every year.
There's no question about
that. And they
that.
just travel all over everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. And the awards that they've won all these national awards, and I think that they have some recruiting process where because which there's a lot of talent here, no question about in Brooklet, Georgia. But I hear the sirens. So that means the parade's coming down the route here.
Coming our way.
And a huge crowds.
It looks like a great crowd.
It's a really amazing crowd.
They were buzzing down to the festival site this morning. I went down there and checked on everything, and everything seems good to go.
You've got a record amount of vendors this year.
Yes. I think we have 80 arts and crafts and maybe 27 food vendors.
So what's the...
Give or take.
I know you can't pick favorites, but what are a few of the highlights that you're most excited about?
I eat peanuts all day, and that's about as far as I get. Maybe by the end of the night, if something's still there, but everything is good. I can't shine on one.
Well, somebody has, Ellen already secured us some great peanuts this morning, and I tell you, these are addictive. Once you start, you just simply can't stop with them, and they're delicious. So we've had a good crop, and we did a preview with all the sponsors and a lot of the farmers, and they were telling us what a great year, the great crop this is this year. And I'm here testing them right now.
That's right.
I'm telling you, they're delicious.
Well, So, a little rundown of today.
Sure.
We're going to start here, and then as soon as this parade's over, we're going down to the festival site. We have parking across the street from the...
We're live here in Brooklet, Georgia. As you can hear us over the Shriners. I'm Dwayne Grice with Ellen Perkins, and we're live at downtown Brooklet, Georgia at the 36th annual Brooklet Peanut Festival Parade.
And all the mamas are holding their babies tight right now.
They really are. Scary stuff. Y'all had almost 70 units, and Randy and your team is going to do it.
We don't know how many joined in at the end. We got 70 on our paper. But
Is that right?
We could go on and on.
I got it. Well, they have taken over the parade.
Yeah, they
It is
have.
the Shriners Parade
That's right.
at the 36th annual.
We like their happiness though.
They do bring
They do,
together.
and they do good things.
They really, really do.
Loud and proud.
All the Shriners is the Brooklet. I mean the Bullet Marine. Chris Turner and his crew. I hear the sirens and the band. So the first up we have the Brooklet Interim Police Chief, Sergeant Nikki Garman. She's going to be leading us off. Right behind her will be the 3rd ID from Fort Stewart.
And I probably shouldn't skip ahead, but we got a minute, so let me skip ahead. We have 2 Grand Marshals this year. It's actually the families of 2 past members.
Wow.
We lost 2 members this year. We lost Jim Stanoff, who was still very active, and we lost BJ Scott, who was the original person who had the pageant for us.
How be done.
And we have 2 unique things. Jim was unique for driving around Brooklyn in his little yellow golf cart.
Yeah.
So he's going to be represented by his family, so maybe I'll get a chance to say their names. And then BJ, she passed away in March. And in her eulogy, they said that she would have loved to have a Mardi Gras style parade through the streets of Brooklyn. So get ready.
So she's having it today.
Get ready. She is coming down the streets of Brooklyn.
Well, how awesome is that?
They said they're going to stop and show off for us, so we'll have to wait and see. So that's why I had to go ahead and tell y'all what was going on.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
2 Grand Marshals and both 2 families who are very special,
Very
two
special.
citizens.
Oh,
to
and we did
this
miss
community.
Jim. We were trying to mark the lines, and Jim always had the corners marked out for us, and we just missed all his help. And BJ had been sickly, and she hadn't been helping in a few years, but she was a force behind keeping this thing going for all the years. And we're so happy Marley's picked the pageant back up. That would make BJ really happy.
So we're seeing now in the view is the interim police chief here of Brooklyn. This is Sergeant Nikki Garman. And right behind them is the color guard from the 3rd ID. I tell you, Fort Stewart, not only is it such a huge economic engine, but they're really big supporters of community.
They are. When we reach out to them, they're ready to come.
And it says the marching band is going to be behind them there.
And they will be on stage in a little bit.
You got quite a day of entertainment
Yes, we
lined
do.
up here
Yes,
as
we
well.
do. I think I hear Mardi Gras already.
I do.
It's gonna be good. I can't wait.
And right behind them, I see the Bullock Fire Department coming up. They're going to be following the Mardi Gras band.
Yeah. I get to call other names. I actually have all their names.
Great.
I'm gonna wait till they get here.
So did y'all have to slip them a little extra to get them to play some Mardi Gras music?
Well, I was just thinking. I thought that was going to be the Grand Marshal music for their car. This is BJ did this for us. Look at that. How awesome is that? I don't know if somebody told them or not.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. We couldn't have planned that any better, could we?
No, we really couldn't.
So they will be performing. I don't have my free entertainment list right here in front, but they'll be performing real soon. like 11:30 or 12, I think.
Actually, 4.
We have the lineup here. I'll get Lori here in a few minutes when she's making some adjustments. Hey, Lori, if you don't mind, bring us that sign right there so we can see. Lori Grice, she's the glue that holds this ship together for
does.
us.
When we see Lori, we know we got it.
That's right. Spin it around first. There we go.
There we go.
Now we got the lineup
So
right here.
they will be performing at noon.
There it is.
They're a big crowd pleaser, as you can imagine.
So right behind the Fort Stewart Marching Band, we have the Bullitt County Fire Department, and boy, these guys do a great, and ladies do a great
They
job
do.
in our community. They have a station here in Brooklet now, and for several years, and that's one of the, I guess, one of the newer engines that they just acquired, a ladder.
That is a ladder truck, and they thought about parking it on the festival site, but they need to go if something happens.
Yeah.
So it's kind of congested down there. So they're probably going to be parked on the street somewhere.
Chief Ben Tapley and his crew, they do such a great job.
They do a great job.
Midge Sykes and Joe, yeah, it's just some great leadership there. And so following behind them are the Grand Marshals. This is the family of Jim.
This is Gene Gardner, Jim's son-in-law.
Look
He's
at that
driving the
sporty
truck,
car.
and then in the cart that Jim was famous for driving all over Brooklet in
how
is his
sweet.
granddaughter Kathy and his great-granddaughters Mackenzie and April.
How about that?
And it's really sad, Dwayne. His daughter that died in 2024 was our Grand Marshal last year. So how sad is that for that family?
Oh,
But they were
gosh.
great people, and we just want to honor them today. And we want to tell Esther that we missed her today. That was Jim's fiance, Esther Morgan.
We can see him driving that little car
Of
around
course.
right now.
When
so.
he passed away, people would go, "I don't think I know him." And I said, "The guy in the yellow golf cart." And they're like, "Oh yeah, we know him."
That's exactly how I
Yeah,
knew who he was when you were
exactly.
telling me about him. So, it's cool that they brought the cart back.
Yeah.
So, and this is the second Grand Marshal coming up here. We got a little bit of space.
No, they're supposed to be in a convertible, a Mustang, which is one of BJ's favorites. Oh, I think I see them. I see them sparkling. They're coming.
Okay.
They're coming.
What a great crowd. Look at the streets, how lined up they are. And we've got really good weather today. It's a great day. So enjoy the parade while you're watching it, but then come on down and have lunch here at the festival. It's a free festival.
Free festival.
Doesn't
No
cost
gate
anything to
charge.
get in.
Yep.
There is some paid parking around, but all that goes to good causes. But there's free parking a little farther away if you want to do that.
Okay, here comes BJ's group. Let me go ahead and tell you who's walking.
Great.
Their driver is Keith Hanna. Well, something must have happened to the Mustang. They were supposed to be in a Mustang. Okay, that didn't work
Well, I
out
can't
for them.
imagine anything changing on parade day.
On parade day, yeah, exactly. So anyway, their driver is Keith Hanna. BJ's daughter, Chantel McDaniel.
I
has
see
come
they're in Mardi Gras alternative
There-
passing out the beads.
There you go. Tessa Martin, Frances Beasley, Lisa Smith, Cindy Halsey, Marie Honeycutt, and Arlene Farmer.
Look at
Now
them.
look at them.
see
BJ would
Arlene.
be so proud, would she not?
How cool is that?
That is very cool. Don't see that every day in Brooklet, do you?
You sure don't.
And they have a picture of BJ.
Look at that. How
So
wonderful.
BJ's with them. There's Chantel. They're waving at us.
So this is our second Grand Marshal, and
They
they
may
are
be.
bringing it
They
in
may be
Mardi
having.
Gras
They may
style.
be having the most fun.
I believe so. And then followed up is the esteemed mayor of the city of Brooklet, Mayor Nikki Gwinnett.
Nikki Gwinnett, and riding with him is Daryl Smith. The city has worked so hard with us this week.
Hey,
we
Mayor.
thank them for everything they've done.
And then there's members of the Bullitt County Color Guard, Bullitt County Sheriff's Department with their child ID unit followed right behind them. Sheriff Noel Brown, and boy, they do a great job.
They do a great job. Always so helpful, ready to do whatever we need done.
And here are our Bullitt County Commissioners on their float. This is always a crowd
That's
pleaser.
right.
What a great
That's right.
float that is.
And we got some new ones this year.
We do. I see Ray Davis, Anthony Simmons. There's our chairman, David
David
Bennett. Hey, David, Chair, Anthony, Ray Mosley there on the float. So
Some of them may be farming today, you know.
Yeah, that's right. What a tough job that is, but we sure appreciate those guys' willingness to do it, that's for sure.
And here, the leader of the tractor pack is Lloyd Strickland.
And Lloyd now, it wouldn't be a peanut parade
Oh,
without
it
Lloyd
would
Strickland
not.
and the Strickland families.
He is the roots of our festival committee also. He is my go-to guy. If
So that's
anything's
the-
ever wrong, I call Lloyd, and Lloyd taught me through it.
And he's driving a 1958 John Deere 630. And behind him is Roland Minnick in a 1953 Ford tractor. And then here comes Jimmy Baker. Now that's the parade
That's
guy.
right.
And Mr. Jimmy Baker's driving his 1952 John Deere A. And behind him is Maddox Ashford driving a 1951 John Deere B. And then Jamie Baker and Lily on a 1950 John Deere.
The Baker family always shows out.
They really do.
They love the old tractors.
Now I know Lloyd's coordinating the slow tractor racing a
That's
little
right.
bit, so we'll probably see some of these tractors in the slow
That's
tractor
right.
race, hopefully.
And Jimmy's grandson now works for the city, and we have worked him this week. He's been indoctrinated. He's ready though. He was a good sport, and I think he was helping us this morning.
We've been down here multiple times, and the city employees are really working really hard. So. And so behind him is the Corey Cope, man in our Grice mobile. Corey Cope does a great job with us. He and Meredith Spandel are there. They're with Grice Connect representing us in the parade today.
Looks like the Kiwanis slipped in there. Is that who that was? I didn't see a number.
Yeah, that is the Kiwanis. Looks like the Kiwanis Club. Yep, they slipped in out of order, I
slipped
guess. And now we have a 1959 John Deere 630 driven by Brad Kraft. Now that's the kind of seat I need, right? In the back
There
of the
you
tractor.
go.
That's the way to do it. Joshua Woods is a 1953 TO20 Massey Ferguson. And then we have a 50 John Deere tractor driven by Troy Miller from Nice, South Carolina. Now
He came a long
ways
ways.
to be
Look
in
at
the
that
parade.
collection on the front of that tractor. That is neat. So we'll have to go down to the slow tractor race and see him.
Now here's Morris Bank, a 1950 Chevrolet truck driven by Ricky McCullough. Trish Toodle's got to be in there somewhere.
She does. They are sponsors. Yep, she's in the front seat waving
Yep,
at
there
us.
she is. Yeah, there she is.
Yep. Okay, now we come to the beauty princesses from last weekend.
So we have the toddler Miss Erica Martin, driven by Jordan Martin.
Nope, you're ahead.
I'm
That's
ahead.
Renly Bracken.
Okay.
And the driver is Tyler Bracken.
Thanks for keeping me straight.
Yeah. We got to do the teamwork.
All right, this is
here, you know?
21 here.
Okay, now those are your
Okay.
two little girls. Those are precious.
Oh,
Those
look
are
at
little
those.
sisters.
Oh, my
Aren't
gosh.
they precious? I saw them last week at the pageant. They did a great job. And they're little, you know. It's hard to be still and pay attention and all that, but they did really good.
So that's toddler Miss Erica Martin and tiny Miss Kendall Martin.
Yep. And their parents are in there. Jordan Martin is the driver.
And this is young Miss following them up with Brooklyn Rush and Harley Rush and Heather Deloach.
And Tinsley Deloach is in there
Tinsley
too.
Deloach,
So they
yeah.
must be sisters also.
Yeah.
Maybe
Sisters, cousins, or
something.
yeah. And then this is preteen Miss Maggie Talby, driven by Russ Talby, a proud dad.
Babies in the top, pieces in the top.
And this is Amelia Kimbrew, and she is the Miss Brooklet Peanut 2025. Driven in a fancy truck Jeep by Jimmy Britt. And here's our first float of the parade, and I see a familiar face on the parade float, Jordan Walker, Walker Pharmacy. So this is the Brooklet Drug, Brooklet Drug as well, Walker Pharmacy, Brooklet Drug, the Walkers. It's driven by Jim Starling.
They were also a sponsor this year. Thank you very much.
Eat your veggies, and that's the theme of the parade, right? It's
Peanuts are vegetables, right?
that sounds like it to me.
These people were so excited they came up with this float at the last minute bird song. They
Bird
are
song
also
peanuts.
sponsored.
Oh,
Love peanuts.
Yeah. He was the one giving us the update on the peanuts.
That's right. David Russian's driving the truck.
Yeah.
See Dean on there.
Hey, Lauren.
The crowd.
Now that's quite a float there for sure.
They're always so creative.
Now, Core Credit Union, they normally have a brigade out here. They're
Yes,
another
they do.
Brooklet. They have a branch here in Brooklet,
Yeah, they
just
do.
like Morris. Well, Morris started, I guess, as farmers and merchants, but it
right.
started here in Brooklet. They're a mainstay, and we're seeing them in our camera view here. But here's the,
Core Credit also a sponsor. Thank you very much.
yeah, I see our
We like it when they come,
I see
right?
their CEO, Bob Clampett, out there passing out cups, and Jim Thibodeau. There's Jesse. Those cups are popular.
Yeah, they are. I have a stack or two also.
Faces.
Okay, next
Thank
we
you,
have the
ladies. Thank y'all
Scottish
for passing us
American
out.
Military Society coming.
Faces.
Lieutenant Hugh McKay, Post 7.
Your life.
And the SAMS members are walking with them. That's impressive. I got a little Scotch Irish in me. How about you?
Yes, a little bit. You got a skirt?
I don't have a skirt. Lori wouldn't let me wear that, that's for sure. All right, this is,
And I know this guy. This is Jeff Strange.
okay.
This is his first year here. He actually was one of my customers. He works for M.W. Collins. And he tried to get the tractor ready last year and he didn't make it.
It's a 1952 Farm Hall Super A International Harvester. And right behind him is a 1952 MI John Deere. And then a 199 International Cub tractor driven by David Grubestein. There's our CEO, Bob Clampett in the Core. Thank you, Bob. Kawasaki of Statesboro.
That is Mark and Josh Lee. I think both of them are in there. No, Josh's got a woman in there with him. I mean, that's Mark. Josh was supposed to be here too.
Look at there's
Anyway,
Terry, and
I got-
that's the most popular truck
Oh,
in town.
exactly.
Bullet Solutions, and they are bringing ice cream, free ice cream.
Yep, so find
today.
that one.
Yeah, so you want to look for that one when you go
Yep.
down to the parade. Get there early because those ice creams go fast.
That's
They'll
right.
be giving out free ice creams today.
So Kawasaki is a sponsor also. They've given us a few shuttle rides, so you may ride the Kawasaki today.
Awesome. It's a 1966 Chevelle Malibu driven by Kenny Cobb. And then this is Mabry
Mabry
Williams.
Williams.
She has two titles. She's the 2025 Little Miss Turpentine Queen and the Little Miss Bullock Forestry Queen. Her parents are Megan and Mark.
Go back to the.
And I graduated from high school with her grandmother, so there you go.
And these are the American Legion guys. I always enjoy this is Post 90, Statesboro. And those guys do such a great job of keeping the memory of our greatest generation alive. So we
Exactly.
are so grateful for them. And then there's the commander right behind them of Post 90, Bobby Godwin. There's some more, looks like some more Post 90 folks. And that's a fancy yellow motorcycle, Ellen. That's what you need right
It is
there
what
now.
I need. It's a trike, right? Because I don't
Yeah.
want to fall over. That does look fun.
Man, they got everything they need to go for a trip there.
Hey,
So
I don't
these
see
are
a
all-
number on them. You think they might
Well, I
have just
think
been
these are all
riding?
still
you
the
think
VFW.
you think they were just riding through Brooklyn and they
No,
said,
I
let's
believe
jump
they're all
in the parade?
VFW because this
Okay.
is in post
Could have been,
10825 VFW. And I
Could have
see
been.
the Cub Scouts behind
Okay,
them.
very good.
Cub
So they-
Scout Troop 935 right there. And I think some of those were the Sons of the American Legion. I'm not sure which ones. Some more Cub Scouts here. I guess those are still with that troop. and the pest detectives coming up. Another float here.
Truck's driven by Cameron Terry. They've got some pests on their
They
float.
do, don't they? Following up them is East Coast Towing, Troy Godby, Stephanie Godby, Jimmy Collins. They've got 3 trucks, and that looks like Keith Howard's
It does look
old
like it sure does.
State Patrol replica vehicle.
Okay, you are live.
East Coast out in full force today.
They are. And now, following them up, it's going to be a Veterans Tribute of Savannah, a military float, with Victor.
Arzillo. Always glad to see them. Get ready for what's after this one.
Oh, really?
This will be a first for us all.
Okay. Well, that is
We'll talk about it in a minute.
old Humvee there, Veterans Tribute.
Always happy to see the veterans out.
That's right. We'll pause so I can eat me a couple more peanuts.
Okay, I'll go ahead and start talking about what you're going to see next.
Because I have no idea what that
milling
is.
machine.
Wow.
This is Premier Paving Solutions. They are a new sponsor this year, and they asked if they could bring their milling machine. Well, at first we thought on the low boy, and then they're like, no, we'll just drive it. They said it goes 5 miles an hour, and it doesn't look like they've slowed us down.
Wow, that is quite a piece of equipment there now. I know when we were talking to the sponsors, we were trying to slip them a little bit under the table, let us drive some of these things, but
exactly.
I don't even think I wanted to mess with that.
I don't think they'd let you drive it anyway.
Well, I'm Dwayne Grice. I'm with Ellen Perkins, and if you're joining us, you're seeing live parade coverage of the the Brooklet Peanut Festival Parade.
Wrong parade there for a minute.
Yeah, I see John Banner from the Kiwanis actually behind us there, and I was just thinking about him, but we'll talk to him in a second and tell us about that's coming up in a couple of weeks. But we're today in Brooklet, Georgia, right downtown Brooklet, Georgia, and it's going to be a great day, or is a great day for a parade and a festival. So come on down and join us.
Give out a shout out to Kelly Powell. She made the peanut on the front. That's pretty cool. Her husband Shane Durance works for them. That's the first, Dwayne.
Well, who says you don't like change, Ellen?
Yeah, okay. we had to study on that one. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you.
I got you.
It's like, are we gonna do this? Are we gonna say yes? Because we like to say yes.
All right, so here comes Powell Farms and their tractors. We've got a 1965 110 John Deere driven by Brooklyn Taylor. Following her is a 1967 110 John Deere driven by Piper Tanner. Then we have a John Deere 185 tractor driven by Browning Townsend. 1955 John Deere 50 by Knox Tanner. A 1953 John Deere B by Mandy Powell Berry. Now, those are some beautiful tractors.
After that, we have Coastal Elite Roofing coming next. Oh, they're giving demonstrations. Look, how cool
They're
is
roofing
that?
while they're at it. Look at that.
That is too cool.
How about that?
That's the first too.
Yes. I see a beauty queen coming. It's Miss Southeast Bullet,
Yep.
middle school, Bailey Brody. She's also a cheerleader.
So she picked to be a beauty queen today.
Yep, and following her are the cheerleaders. That's quite a car there. I would have to have help getting in and out of that car.
For sure. Looks fun though. So we only do arts and crafts booths, so we have commercial people who want in. So I tell them to come ride the parade. So I think the Elite Roofing people did it.
They did it right.
They did a really good commercial, don't you think?
They did, and this is the Southeast Bullock Middle School cheerleaders walking behind Bailey. And this looks like the Southeast Bullock High flag football team. And they got their 3 national championship trophies there. What a great job. 4-time state champions, driven by Nikki Cochran, their coach. That is an impressive group.
That is an impressive group.
And man, I hate to have to feed this group behind them.
Oh my goodness, yes, for
the
sure.
The Southeast Bullock High School football team.
They won last night. I don't know the score, but we could hear them. We could hear the team.
They had a great game. I mean, they run away with it last night. I think they had to pull back. It was, I read the story on Grice Connect this morning. I went to bed a little early trying to rest up for today because I'm getting old, Ellen.
Yeah, I feel you, my friend.
But they did a great job last night. Southeast Bullock High football team there. And behind them is the Southeast Bullock High cheerleaders. The varsity and junior varsity is 44 members strong. On Sam, keep coming back.
Cheerleaders look like they're having a fun day today. And I hear the band coming.
Frozen. Southeast Bullock High School Band.
They will be performing downtown at 11:30.
Hey, Lori. Having to give some directions behind the scenes. Having some technical problems apparently here with the cameras. So.
Okay, so whenever you see Mr. Peanut, we can't see him right this minute, but Mr. Peanut is walking today. We lost another past committee member, Mr. Fred Rich. Fred Rich was one of our longtime committee members, and he passed away earlier this year. And so Mr. Peanut, he was one of our early Mr. Peanuts. So Mr. Peanut's walking in his memory today.
So apparently we're having some technical problems here, and I apologize for that. We're having a camera froze here, but
Comfort Solutions, local air conditioner people here. Always glad to see them. Can you zoom in on your phone? It's live stream, right? Next we have Tidewater Equipment down in Denmark. Those are always a good sponsor. They didn't get to come out and do the interview this year. We had a lot of people busy that day, didn't we, Dwayne?
yeah, it was a little cotton meeting there we didn't know about.
Yeah.
They're driving a 2-case IH tractor. Chris Black and Josh Braddock there.
And you know tractors have that extra seat now, so they got some women with them.
Yeah.
Oh, they might have stacked this last one full. They got 3 people on that one. Is that for bring your family to work now?
Absolutely, sounds like it.
Statesboro Recreation Department. Cheerleaders are coming. truck and trailer also driven by Chad and Shannon Mitchell. Bullitt County helps us out with signs and tents, bleachers for our festival. We always appreciate them.
Hop in the crowd there, they do a great job. That's for sure. So
that's a bunch of cheerleaders.
well, our signal's froze, but hopefully you can still hear us. And we'll describe this as, I'm sorry you can't see them, but this is Statesboro High. Our Southeast Bullock Rec Department cheerleaders. And we have a state trooper following up here. Now, this is a SWAT vehicle with the Georgia State Patrol.
Driven by Master Trooper Chris Cuddington. He lives right here in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah,
I
Chris.
was glad to see him out and about.
Yeah. Chris and Kelly.
Not pulled over on the side of the road. No,
Yeah,
he
exactly.
graduated from that. He's a SWAT team now.
Okay.
That's how I met him. Next we have our Southern Dance Academy, Rosanna Hull and Stephen Hull. Been in Brooklet forever and a day. She told me how many presentations they had done, years. But I think it was like 40. It was a long time. Made me feel old, of course.
So we're not broadcasting at all?
Huh?
We're not broadcasting?
We have that, but we don't have the internet. So I connected to the Wi-Fi, so
What happened to
live.
The internet failed us? So we're having issues with the internet, it seems.
So we're totally dead.
But they're
Not
doing
on
a
at all?
recording,
Okay.
so we'll be able to get it back up apparently. So here we have
Southern
This is
Dance
Southern
Academy's
Dance
happy
Academy.
today. Got some happy parents on the sideline.
They're telling us we're back now.
Okay.
Up. Sorry for that little bit of technical issue there. See if I can get us back here on my.
As they tell me, Dwayne, all you got to do.
Right.
I say, here, you do it.
Yeah, that's right.
All
It's so
you got to
equal.
do is for somebody younger than me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, all you got to do.
And this is the
The Dance Academy,
Southern Dance Academy.
local Brooklyn.
Again, Rosanna Hull, Stephen Hull. I'm glad they gave us a little pause. They gave us a second to kind of catch up with our technical
did.
stuff there. And there's
Oh.
Keith Howard. You know, last year he was ready to come into the parade, and we heard this big explosion, and his tire blew out.
Oh, no.
And so he was sidebarred there, but
He's back this year on his John Deere
back.
B.
And then you've got Sandra Auntie,
Yeah.
with her 1960s John Deere. And behind her is Mildred Purvis in a 601 tractor. And she's a member of the Mulvey Tractor Club, as is Don Purvis, following her in his 871 Ford tractor, and he also is a member of the Mulvey Tractor Club.
Definitely gonna have to swing over to the tractors later today and see what's going on down there. Now, who's coming
Oh
next?
my gosh, those
Let
shriners.
the party begin.
It has begun.
That's right.
You can't be a parade without a beauty queen, some
That's right.
tractors, and some shriners.
Shriners.
And those gentlemen and ladies have a lot of fun
They do.
for a great cause. kid again, right?
Exactly. And they do have a good time.
We're live here in Brooklet, Georgia. As you can hear us over the Shriners. I'm Dwayne Grice with Ellen Perkins, and we're live at downtown Brooklet, Georgia at the 36th annual Brooklet Peanut Festival Parade.
And all the mamas are holding their babies tight right now.
They really are. Scary stuff. Y'all had almost 70 units, and Randy and your team is going to do it.
You don't know how many joined in at the end. We got 70 on our paper. But
Is that right?
We could go on and on.
I got it. Well, they have taken over the parade.
Yeah, they
It is
have.
the Shriners Parade
That's right.
at the 36th annual.
We like their happiness though.
They do bring
They
some
do,
good
and they do good things.
They really, really do.
Loud and proud.
All the Shriners is the Brooklet. I mean the Bullet Marine. Chris Turner and his crew. That's the boat there, Ellen. I think we're going to put that in your pond later today
I
and
think
see how we
that'd be
do it.
great. I think that would be a good time.
Getting it in would be easy. Getting it out might be a
Yeah,
little
that
bit of a
could be a
problem.
problem. That's a pretty good view from the boat there too.
Yeah, look at that.
They get to see everybody coming through.
Number 68. That's the Alliance Car Club. They love cars and giving back. They host school events. They have bringing 7 cars to the parade today. Drivers Brant Taylor, John Bird, Lonnie Gaines, Nate Boyd, Bryce Bauer, Lolly Gordon, and Dedrick Hart. Hopefully I got all your names
you
right,
did good.
folks, but we appreciate the Alliance Car Club for coming today and bringing us some beauties. It's, you know, these are classics, Ellen, but these were the cars we drove,
That's
or
right.
at least
That's
I
exactly
drove
right. Yeah.
when I was in
We're
high school.
close.
So
Yeah, we're
I mean,
close.
it's kind of
Yeah.
sad that this is considered a classic.
Oh yeah, reality is kind of hard sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
We remember that. We got them all shined up, looking good.
Sure do. And I see following up is Blanchard Equipment, Mark Harmon, Case and Harper, David Barker. They're bringing 3 tractors and a gator here with us today. Boy, they're building a brand new
They got it
facility.
going. Okay, so the guy in the front, we did an interview with
Right.
him. They were a sponsor.
That's
His
right.
name is Victor. His name's
Yeah,
not on
he's
here,
not
wasn't
on
he?
here. There's Victor.
Yeah. So we're glad to
let's
see
have a
all
look at
them.
him.
They were a sponsor. They gave us a gator to help us out today with our
Hey, Victor.
shuttles and all the running around we have to do. We always appreciate that help. John Deere Green, we love it.
Letters 3 foot high.
There you go. Give a shout out to Daniel. He came by and introduced himself last night. He's on the side of that float.
Awesome. And then we have the coming up right after the tractors here. I would love to be in that air-conditioned tractor right about now.
Oh yeah.
For sure. Blanchard, thanks Blanchard. Hilltops Riders are bringing 10 UTVs. The lead driver is George Brown.
Now these guys have fun, don't they?
They really do have a lot.
You know how hard they worked to get all the mud off those before they got here?
Yeah.
They had to work hard. Because they believe in the mud. I wonder where these guys are from. I don't recognize the name of the club.
Hilltop Riders, I'm sure. But I believe they've been in a parade before. I know I've seen them in some other
Yeah.
parades. good, don't they?
Probably by the night those will be though, do you think?
You know, I started to say these cost more than my first car, but I'm not so sure some of these didn't cost more than my first house, Ellen.
For sure on mine. For sure on mine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then following them is a CRS Excavating LLC with a lowboy trailer driven by Chandler Starling.
Okay, I have to talk about him. This is one of my customers. He's local Brooklet, and he did bring his lowboy and a John Deere excavator. Like Chandler has his family with him. I can't imagine trying to meander that truck through the streets of Brooklyn.
I know, right?
He has excavators big enough he could have put his whole family on, but looks like he's got them all on the trailer.
Yeah, look at there.
Next we got K&B Trailer Sales. They're down right outside of Brooklet.
We just bought
Blake
a couple
Quick.
of trailers in for the Boad. They do a great job, very competitively priced, service them, and a great company. And they're a Brooklet family, right?
They are Brooklet family. Yep. They got a side-by-side driven by Peyton Kirby.
And Blake Quick's driving a trailer, the other trailer. And coming up behind them is Colonial Gutter Solutions.
These are a new sponsor for this year.
Brandon Pruitt. I think Brandon we spoke to at the sponsors event.
No, that was Trevor.
No, that's right. You're right.
came.
That's
Trevor's the owner,
Yeah. Okay.
and he was really excited to be involved. He moved into Brooklet and has a business right by the peanut stand.
Yeah, we're just having some technical problems. We're assuming it's Bullet Solutions is a great partner with us, and I'm not sure if they're having some issues or if it's some of our technical issues. But we're working and trying to get it resolved here. But we do have a recording of this, and we'll be uploading it in entirety, Ellen. So it'll be uploaded shortly after this.
If y'all need any gutters, you really need to come by. They got some cool stuff in there. I met Trevor.
And they're
in the
doing it,
showroom.
yeah.
They
They're
got
here.
some
They're
really
here in
good stuff.
Brooklet.
That's right.
They're off-
Next we have Southern Chill.
Refrigeration, heating, air.
Yeah. They're right here
And
in Brooklet
commercial.
also. They were out there shining all their stuff up yesterday.
I see John Banner is from the Kiwanis Club, and I had a little snafu with him when I saw him walk up in a few minutes. I'm gonna let him squeeze in here with us as we're getting down to the end. Hey John, I'll let you kind of squeeze in here with us. It's a great day for parade. You know, Ellen Perkins here.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome.
We're kind of winding down the end, and we're going to get an update on the Kiwanis Fair and all that he has going on. So just got a few more things here to do. Down South Services.
Yeah, they were over there by Southern Chill. I didn't know about them, but yeah. Teresa, help me with the parade. Randy's wife, Teresa.
She's following up the rear.
Always
so
glad to see her out and about.
I guess she's just making sure everything's.
She made this list, and when she wasn't making this list, I could tell. I'll go ahead and tell you, she's the best. Behind there's Jeanette, and Robert LaFawn, and Becca Newman should be in there somewhere, and Randy should be in there somewhere. I'd like to thank all of them again for stepping up to the plate for us.
I see Joe Carter there and Engine 11 here with the Bullitt County Fire Department. It's technical stuff. I got me all mixed up
Exactly.
here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
We're a
remember.
we're a little frazzled right now, but it's okay.
But what a great day for parade.
It's a great day. Everybody's starting to head down to all the fun stuff down the street.
And we've got a lot going on, but John, I appreciate you stepping by here. We've televised 2 parades, and it's the Kiwanis Parade and the Brooklet Peanut Festival Parade, and Ellen was kind enough to go. So we're a couple weeks away. Now, this is going to be a warm-up today. We want everybody to come down and get ready for a big festival, but you got a lot of exciting things. You're the fair chairman this year, and a lot going on, and y'all are ready for the fair.
Yes, sir. We have some great shows coming up with a great, safe fair, we hope, and it's going to be a great time just in about 3 weeks now. So.
Well, both of your organizations do these events. Y'all work tremendously hard for these events, and what you do is you give all this money back into the community in extraordinary ways. Y'all do on the Brooklet side, and you do countywide, and really even some adjoining counties. Right. Y'all give a lot of money away. So 2 great organizations doing great things in our community, and we appreciate both of you, and appreciate you stopping in today to give a little plug to the Kiwanis. And Ellen, thank you for allowing them. And Ellen's going to come and we're going to bring her into the Kiwanis Parade and give us an update on the success of this as well on the day of that parade. So thanks for stopping by. And let's just go down the list of what we got going on today.
Okay, so if you hurry down there now, we've got the State Prison Cloggers at 11:30 Southeast Bullock High School, 12 o'clock the 3rd Infantry Band, 12:30 is the group called Red Wing, 1:30 is the Suggins Brothers, 3 o'clock Dave and Tracy Reed, 3:30 Jasmine Wilson, and 4:30 we have an Elvis tribute. We have 4 people that sing Elvis. That's always very interesting. And at 6 o'clock tonight we have the 360 band. So, and tractor races start. The pedal tractor races start at 12. Those are little kids 4 to 7, and that's down on Warnick Street, and that's always a good time. And then the slow tractors are after that.
And that's a lot of fun, both of those. I don't know if you've ever seen that, John, but it's really something to watch. I tell you, it really is. Let's run through our sponsors, because this would not be possible without them.
And these people keep us going every year. You want to go with them?
Yeah, so the Gold Peanut sponsors the Brooklet City Council, the Brooklet County Community Development Association, Birdsong Peanut Company, Statesboro Golf Cart, Candler Peanut Company, All Green Services, Joyner Anderson Funeral Home, Colonial Gutter Solutions, Allen's Environmental, Kawasaki of Statesboro, and Statesboro Power Sports. Our silver sponsors are Morris Bank and Bowler Family Practice. And then the bronze sponsors, I'll let you give them a shout.
I'll do those: Ag South Farm Credit, Core Credit Union, Mobley Well and Pump Services, East Georgia Regional Medical Center, EMC Excelsior, Bullitt County Farm Bureau, D&H Farm Mart, Brooklet Drug, Uncle Shug's Barbecue Place, Tidewater Ag, Blanchard Equipment, Subway, Bullock Solutions, Yancey Brothers, and Premier Paving Solutions.
And then we have some additional sponsors. You got A&P Record Service, Ken Brick, the Brooklet Kiwanis Club, and Underwood Restaurant Store and Supply here in Brooklet, Georgia. So a great day for a festival, beautiful day for a parade.
Yes.
In spite of all of our technical issues, but I guess that's kind of part of it, right?
It happens.
But we'll have the full parade up later on Grice Connect and a follow-up story later today, and it's on our YouTube channel. We'll have all that up today. But come on down to Brooklet, Georgia. It's a free, no admission fee, free event, and it goes on till 8 o'clock tonight.
That's right.
In downtown Brooklet, Georgia. People want to know, well, where exactly in Brooklet? You just come to Brooklet, you'll find it.
209 Railroad Street. Not that you can drive down there. We have shuttles. If you park downtown now, we'll take up the barricades and we'll let you park downtown, and there's shuttles going back and forth. So we try to accommodate.
And I want to thank my team, Jorge, and his son, Jorge, Lori Grice. I have Chance Lucas here, I have Blake Williams, Meredith Spaniel, Corey Cope, Fred David. Maybe missing somebody here, but a good number of the Grice Connect team.
And we'd like to thank you.
We appreciate you allowing us to be part of this every year. This and the Kiwanis are 2 of the things that we really appreciate, because this is really what y'all are making such an impact in the community, and that's really what we have designed Grice Connect to be, so we appreciate that. So coming from live in downtown Brooklet, Georgia, I'm Dwayne Grice with Grice Connect with Ellen Perkins, and John Banner is a preview for the Kiwanis Ageechee Fair you're going to see in just a few weeks.